It's the end of the month, so you know what that means. It is time to recap everything we bought for groceries for our family of five in the month of October 2025. For those that don't know me, my name is Tracy. This is my channel From the Hut, and I have a personal goal to spend less than $7,000 for groceries for our family of five in Canadian dollars here in Nova Scotia, Canada. I am relatively new to TikTok, but I have been posting on YouTube for the last 2 years everything we have purchased for groceries. That's enough yammering on for me. It's time to get down to my favorite part, the numbers. So for the month of October 2025, we spent $487.17. That is in Canadian dollars. In US dollars, that is equal to $349.28. So not a bad month for us. Now, I do like to break this into categories just to be as transparent as possible. So our first category is produce. For fruit, we bought 1.7 kilograms of blackberries, 5 kilograms of bananas. Those 20 kilograms of apples were made into apple juice. And then for vegetables, we did our usual. We had our broccoli, tomatoes, cucumbers, mushrooms, all those salad things. And then a bunch of root vegetables are on sale right now because it is seasonal produce. So we stocked up and put a bunch of stuff in our cold room for those cold winter months. In total, in our produce category, we spent $75.50 for a total of 15.5% of our budget. Our next category is meat. So we did buy a beef roast. That was when I made a beef stew, rotisserie chicken because I went to Costco for the first time, some deli meat. Our total spent on meat this month was $99.84 for a total of 20.5% of our budget. Now we do have a fully stocked deep freeze, so that is what we pull most of our meals from. Our next category is dairy. This is consistently our largest category. We bought 20 liters of milk. I did a stock up on butter for the holidays. Good buys on yogurt, margarine, sour cream, cream for our coffee, and then of course cheese slices and block cheese. And I did do a special buy on cheese strings, which I will never do again because those went super duper quick. So my total on dairy this month was $140.44, representing 28.8%. I'd love to say that this is an anomaly, but this has been pretty consistently what we spend on dairy a month. Dairy is one thing that is definitely more expensive in Canada. Meat as well, but I find there's workarounds with that, whereas dairy, it just doesn't usually come down in price as much. It's not usually on sale. Our next category is pantry items. Now, these are some longer term storage items, and I'm trying to make sure that we're well stocked to get through the winter months. So I did buy some mushrooms and evaporated milk. The big concentrate this month was on baking supplies to get us through the winter. So we did buy a year's supply of oats, sugar, and yeast, couple months supply of cocoa powder. Then we have some fun stuff like marshmallows and coconut. And I also canned some dry pinto beans and canned chickpeas. One thing I will be looking for next month is a stock up on rice and pasta. So our total spent in the pantry category this month was $96.33, representing 19.8% of the budget. So you'll notice that those four categories equal about 80%-ish of our budget this month. And the last four categories will represent the remaining 20%. Our next largest category is bread and cereal. So we bought 2 loaves of bread, a big box of Cheerios, and then we bought 12 individual bagels, some cinnamon raisin bread, some croissants, and some pitas. Now I do make my own bread, but of course, sometimes it's nice to have it made for you, especially somewhere there's specialty breads. And of course, we utilize flash food a lot for bread products. So our total spent was $25.30, and that represents 5.2% of our budget. The next category is treats. This is where I struggle a little bit because it's trying to strike the balance between convenience and cost. So this week or this month, we did buy some individually chocolate snacks and those cake pops we got in the bakery section, banana bread, a red velvet cake. We bought a bunch of boxes of granola bars, which are still in the closet. I did also buy 40 chocolate bars. These will be used for chocolate chips. I hesitate if I should put them in Pantry, but they are still a treat. So in total for treats for this month, we spent $37.76 for a total of 7.8% of our budget. Next, we have convenience. We bought tater tots and some store-made pizzas for Halloween. Our total was $10 or 2.1% of the budget. The last grocery item is beverages. We spent $2 on 3 bottles of pop. That is a 0.4% of our budget. That was for our movie night. I'm just noticing in the background here, I don't know why I added these in here. I was going to do a separate video, but when I bought those big blocks of cheese from Costco, I decided to grate and freeze them. I just froze most of them in these vacuum sealer bags. I put one in a silicone bag just to have for a pizza night coming up. Okay, so our total spent for the month of October was $487.17 or $349.28 in American dollars. Now, if I combine that with my year-to-date total, we come up with our year-to-date for 2025 at $4,934.09. Now, I'm actually doing a little better than I thought I would be doing at this time in the year. And we have decided as a family not to buy our side pork this year. We still have quite a bit left over from last year. So I'm going to optimistically slash our goal by $1,000 a year, which brings our new goal for 2025 down to $6,000 for our family of 5. That's $500 a month Canadian for 5 of us. That means we have $1,065.91 remaining to get us through the rest of 2025. Now, I do want to go into this with a fully stocked pantry. I am working on that right now, but there are still a few things I need to buy. And of course, December, I do tend to be a little less frugal because I like to make it as special as possible. So there will be some seafood buys. So wish me luck on our new goal of $500 a month for our family of 5. I've never been one to back down from a challenge. You have a great day now.